Hello. I'd like to start by thanking you for the opportunity to present the KC Wizards KC2026 Digital and Social Media Marketing Plan, aimed at building engagement, awareness, and excitement across Kansas City leading into the 2026 World Cup. During this presentation, our high-powered team will walk you through the key elements of the plan, including the strategic blueprint, campaign objectives, the target audience and how we will best engage them, the budget, and how we will measure success. We expect you will find the plan to be well researched and diversified across various social media platforms, but with consistent messaging leveraging all the zones of social media and types of media vehicles. We look forward to the discussion, so let's jump right in.
This slide sets the foundation for our entire campaign. Kansas City is a city rich with sports culture and civic pride. Our community shows up loud and loyal, but despite that passion, KC's current digital infrastructure is falling behind. Our audit revealed inconsistent content, underused platforms like TikTok and YouTube Shorts, and minimal engagement tactics. With the 2026 World Cup on the horizon, this is our moment to change that. At the same time, we're up against major competition. Host cities like LA and Miami already have polished digital strategies and massive followings. So our blueprint leans into what makes KC special: authenticity, culture, and a connected fan base. The opportunity is clear. We will embrace short form video, influencer storytelling, and platform specific content strategies. And most importantly, we'll put the fan first. Everything from the tone to the tools will be designed to meet people where they are and give them the content they want to interact with.
To achieve the results that we expect, the KC Wizards have four strict campaign objectives. Objective number one is to recruit 10 influencers by Labor Day of 2025. By recruiting these 10 influencers, our objective is to reach 1 million impressions, which breaks down to about 100,000 impressions per influencer. We are going to focus our social media campaign on platforms like Facebook, YouTube, Discord, TikTok, Instagram, and X. Objective number two is focusing on TikTok and Instagram by growing the following of KC2026 by 35% by May of 2026. Objective number three is to achieve a 4.5 engagement percentage across both TikTok and Instagram by June of 2026 by using the hashtag KC2026 and by using the hashtag of each of the influencers so we can monitor which influencer is having the most effect. Objective number four is to raise KC 2026 brand awareness by 15% by social listening metrics.
We will now dive deeper into each individual buyer persona and our platform strategy and media mix for each. This is Jackson, our super soccer fan. He's a 24-year-old single male, and our goal for him is to deepen his connection to the World Cup by providing authoritative and exclusive content. We use platforms like YouTube and X for detailed match previews and player interviews, supported by paid ads to reach him effectively. On Instagram and Facebook, we will foster live debates and Q&A sessions, which will amplify through paid promotions to encourage active community participation. For entertainment section, we'll have content such as highlight reels and influencer-led contests. This will keep him engaged and excited for the event. Finally, we'll target ads promoting exclusive ticket offers and merchandises for Jackson specifically, converting his passions into purchases. This integrated approach ensures Jackson feels informed, connected, and motivated to be part of the KC 2026 experience.
Meet Derek, our social soccer fan. He's not just watching the World Cup, he wants to feel like he's part of the hype. Derek lives online, so we designed our strategy around where he already spends his time: TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. We reach Derek by making the campaign feel like a party he doesn't want to miss. From mascot challenges to influencer-led content, we're creating viral, shareable moments that speak his language: fun, fast, and social. Every tactic connects back to Derek's habits. Hashtag challenges and interactive polls build the community vibe. Sponsored posts and highlights give him bite-sized info in between scrolls. And when it's time to convert, we hit him with merch drops and giveaways. Always casual, always clickable. This campaign isn't just built for Derek, it's built around him. And when we get it right, Derek becomes not just a fan, but a promoter, spreading KC2026 excitement across his entire network.
Meet Hannah, our soccer mom fan. Hannah represents a large and influential part of our audience, family-oriented fans who prioritize safe, fun, and memorable experiences they can share with their kids. We chose her because research during our audit showed that parents, especially moms, are often the decision makers for family outings, including sporting events. For the World Cup, Hannah is not just attending on her own, she is bringing her family, which means multiple ticket sales, more merchandise purchases, and lasting fan loyalty. Our campaign is designed to reach Hannah where she already spends her time, on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, while directly addressing our objectives of increasing engagement, fostering community, and driving ticket sales. We activate community through Facebook family groups and event planning ads, publishing through official updates and safety information, entertainment with mascot moments and kid-friendly contests, and commerce with bundled family ticket packages and merchandise offers. By combining inclusive storytelling with interactive content like Mascot Moments Wednesdays and family ticket promotions, we can connect our platforms, tactics, and messagings to Hannah's needs and habits. This ensures that our strategy is directly tied to our persona, making Hannah feel included, valued, and excited to be a part of the KC Wizards World Cup journey.
As we look at our budget strategy, our goal was to stretch the $500,000 in a way that directly supports our SMART goals, enhances audience engagement, and aligns with the habits of our key personas. On the left, you'll see how the total budget is allocated across major campaign elements. The largest share, about 44%, is devoted to influencer partnerships, specifically athlete-driven content on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. This ties directly to our weekly Influencer Spotlight Tuesdays and Fan Engagement Fridays, where authentic, high-quality creator content is expected to drive strong engagement and platform growth. Next, paid ads across Meta, YouTube, and TikTok take up 25% of the budget, supporting amplification of our most important content like Match Preview Mondays and Mascot Moments. Video production and design is another key investment, covering 19% of the budget to ensure our creative output is polished and professional. And finally, contests and mascot campaigns round out the allocation at 12.5%, fueling community participation and user-generated content. On the right, our campaign phases follow a 30-40-30 split. 30% of the budget goes towards generating awareness early on, 40% is dedicated to building engagement at the midpoint, and the remaining 30% is saved for conversion-focused efforts during peak tournament activity. This phased distribution ensures we build early momentum, sustain excitement, and push for action when it matters most.
Here's a breakdown of our influencer strategy, which is essential to amplifying our brand through trusted voices and diverse communities. Our goal is to collaborate with 25 influencers, with at least 5 being high-reach individuals, either locally or on a national level. These key figures will help us build brand visibility and authentic engagement. To ensure our outreach resonates, we've aligned our influencer personas with 3 different target audiences. Jackson represents pro athletes and sports podcasts like those who follow MLS and other soccer leagues. Think high-energy, sports-driven content. Derek taps into TikTok creators and meme culture. He's our connection to nightlife viral moments and youth-driven trends. Hannah represents parenting bloggers and KC-based mom influencers. She brings heart, trust, and relatability we need for our family-focused messaging. We'll activate these influencers through 3 tactics: hashtag campaigns to drive visibility and participation across platforms, and influencer spotlights Tuesdays, where we feature 1 creator weekly to boost engagement and brand alignment, and reposts and video challenges to encourage community involvement and ride viral waves. By targeting the right personas with engaging content, this strategy positions us to build engagement across both niche and mainstream audiences.
All right, so how are we going to manage and measure our campaign here? So we have 4 objectives that we have on the table. So influencer activation. So this is going to be measured with influencer rate as well as impression rate. So our goal will be to get to 10 influencers signed by Labor Day. And for impression rate, we plan to have 1 million individualized hashtags by the event's completion. Next objective would be community growth. We're looking to grow our follower rate, 35% increase by May of 2026. We then look at reach and impressions, looking at 250,000 new impressions by May of 2026. The third objective, content engagement. So here we look to, improve post engagement rate as well as user generated content submissions. So with engagement rate 4.5% across TikTok and Instagram by June of 2026, and with user generated content, we look to get 1,200 UGCs, submissions, and interactions throughout the entirety of the campaign. KC2026 brand awareness, this will be our last objective here. Hashtags and influencer rankings are how we're going to measure this. So 15% growth with hashtag use volume by June of 2026. And with influencer ranking, we're looking to be the top 3, one of the top 3 host cities with influencer host rankings. So these are a lot of objectives to try to manage and measure. We plan on keeping track of them with platform analytics, influencer dashboards, and social listening tools. We also look to do performance monitoring, so 30, 60, and 90-day reviews per influencer and per platform. This will help us keep tabs on, what influencers are performing well, which are not, and kind of help us keep a rolling tabs on if we need to make any adjustments there. Next is benchmarking. So we're going to be comparing our metrics to other host cities such as LA, Miami, Dallas, as well as Boston and these other host cities to ensure that we are staying competitive as a host city. We are extremely excited that Kansas City will be hosting the World Cup. We want to make this the most exciting fan experience and the best host city to attend.
As we close, I want to leave you with the heart of our campaign. Engage the world, empower the city. This isn't just about content, it's about community. It's about bringing the global stage of the World Cup directly to Kansas City and making sure our city doesn't just participate, but it stands out. Through smart partnerships, immersive storytelling, and strategic use of every dollar, we're not just building a campaign, we're building momentum, pride, and connection. I'm Scott Hancher, and on behalf of the KC Wizards, thank you for your time and for joining us on this journey to make KC unforgettable in 2026.